Good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible? Any issues there? Is my voice clear?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Me, Sky, Krishna Reddy, Deepak Nigam, Madhavi Reddy. Are you able to hear me clearly? Any issues?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. This is Veena signing in from Hello English. We are back again with another lesson of subject and verb agreement. This is part 2 that I'll be taking today. Just to let you know that I am available on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. My timings are 1 to 2. If you are interested in joining me on Zoom, where we can sit down and discuss and talk few things which are supposed to be just a clarification. So I'll just suggest that you can take the co-invite, which I'll just share it with you on the chat, and join me. For joining, you have to take the invite, fill up some requirements there, some kind of questions related to your name and from where you are. Of course, there's an extra amount of it, but you can join me with putting the name there, VWNA, spelling VWNA, and the code is 110. Let's get started. All well? Sitting with the notepads on you? Just reminding you, because this is part 2. Today we are going to do the second part of yesterday's class. So just a quick revision if you have not still remember the things that we had discussed yesterday. We were talking about the agreement of the subject that a verb needs to have. If it is singular, put it singular form. If it is two, accordingly putting the conjunctions there or something referring to one part. If it is an off in sections there, where the verb is going to be, when you have got the closest part of the subject that has to be used to see that is we are using which form of the verb, the singular or plural. That means two subjects are there with neither or either or. If you remember all this, the closest takes the verb form. That is something which we did yesterday, and today it's the continuation form, continuation part of yesterday's class. So we had seen, rather I'll say we just try to understand that there are 5 different kinds of rules in subject-verb agreement, and now the next that we are going to, I am just going to talk about is the next rule, which is the 6th rule. But before that, let me say Anita Lunawat. We have got Madhavi. Madhavi has joined with me. Sunita Kumari, Kumara Betsu, Hazari Lal, good afternoon. Hazari Lal, Ankit Singh, Alpana Sharma, Rajesh, thank you for joining. Gauri, Priya, Kavita Sharma, Maha, Jyoti Raditya, this is Pooja, Rinku Sharma, Ruchi, and so many. My voice is not clear, Madhavi? Hello?
Yes, madam, your voice is not clear. It is breaking.
Is everyone having this problem? My internet connection is sound. आप में से और किसी को भी दिक्कत आ रही है तो प्लीज बताइए. I'm asking all of you, is there anyone else who is facing this issue? My voice is clear to all of you. Yeah, I have to change something. Huh?
Yes, ma'am, your voice is clear.
I think Madhavi, आप अपना connection check करिए एक बार, because no one else on the chat has also said that my voice is not clear. कुछ होगा तो फिर कुछ देखते हैं. I hope everybody is able to hear me clearly. Kavita Sharma, very good afternoon. Let's get started. So part 2, the next rule that we have to understand, which is the 6th rule that we have, that sometimes the subject is separated from the verb. फटाफट से समझाते हैं कि जब आप कोई चीज सोचते हैं तब सोच के जिसके बारे में सोचते हैं, मतलब जो आप कहना चाहते हैं वो सब्जेक्ट बना लेते हैं, और जो कुछ उसके बारे में कहना चाहते हैं वो प्रेडिकेट होता है. उस प्रेडिकेट सेक्शन में ही वर्ब होता है. ये हमने समझा था सब्जेक्ट और प्रेडिकेट के साथ. सब्जेक्ट के वर्ब के एग्रीमेंट के साथ हमने समझा कि जब हम सब्जेक्ट को डिफाइन करते हैं कि ये आई की बात करता है या यू की बात करता है या राजेश की बात करता है या ये प्लूरल फॉर्म की बात करता है, मतलब ये फर्स्ट पर्सन, सेकंड पर्सन, थर्ड पर्सन, या फिर ये एक नहीं दो, एक से ज्यादा सब्जेक्ट्स की बात करता है, अकॉर्डिंगली हम हमारे वर्ब को प्लेस करते हैं. कल बार एक वर्ड हमारे सामने प्लेस किया जा रहा था कि काउंटेबल नाउन्स है, तो उसके हिसाब से हमें हमारे वर्ब को रखना रहता है. ये कुछ बातें हमने कल करी थी, सिर्फ उसको रिवाइज कर रहे हैं. अब यहाँ पे जो 6th रूल है वो ये कहता है, sometimes the subject is separated from the verb by the word such as. So it's when now what happens when I'm framing a sentence, I have to keep this in mind that not necessarily that we will always have the subject followed by the verb. Now, it's not necessary that I'm going to put there I am. I, along with Pooja, is in the class. So what did I say? I put myself, I, which is supposed to be the first person, and then I use the word along with, not of, along with. So what am I doing? I'm adding two words there because I want to express this. क्योंकि मैं ये बात जोर लगा के कहना चाहती हूँ कि मैं और मेरे साथ में पूजा, instead of saying I am पूजा, क्योंकि डिपेंड करता है मैं अपना एक्सप्रेशन कैसे देना चाहती हूँ. तो I along with पूजा is, वहां पे पूजा नहीं है, I के का हमने सब्जेक्ट लेके is सिंगुलर को हमने वहां पे वर्ब का इस्तेमाल किया. So what are we doing there? Along with इस्तेमाल किया, we use some words before the verb. So just understand that sometimes the subject is getting separated from the verb with some extra words there. That is also possible. And for that you can use these words along with, as well as. Ruchi as well as Rinku Kumawat are attending my class. Okay. Besides, Akvinder Kaur, Kundra, as well as Kavita Sharma are in the class besides Victor. Getting the sections there? So what I'm not framing sentences here. I'm trying to make you understand that you have got subjects, but subjects can be followed with different words and then can verb come. Not necessarily that I can just fit subject and then verb is fitted here. Not necessarily that's always going to be correct there. Okay, not correct in the sense formation of the sentence can be placed in such a manner also. Okay, so going ahead, these words and phrases are not part of subject. अब ये भी आपको समझना पड़ेगा, आप इसको subject मत समझ लीजिएगा. Subject तो हमें first person, second person, third person को ही ढूंढना पड़ेगा. वो किसके बारे में बात कर रहा है ये आपको देखना पड़ेगा. Again, I have been repeating this, and today also in the class I'll repeat this. Let's try and understand what the sentence is trying to tell you. Now you will say that, ma'am, if I understand English only, then I'll understand now what she is trying to say. Very logical. मुझे भाषा ही नहीं आती, अभी आपके सामने भाषा ही तो सीखने आई हूँ मैं, और आप कह रहे हैं पहले सेंटेंस समझो. बहुत लॉजिकल सी बात है. लेकिन अंग्रेजी की भाषा समझने के लिए आपको क्या करना है? आप सबसे पहले जो खुद कहना चाहते हैं उसको अपने गूगल के ऊपर जो आपको सुविधा है कि आप उससे पूछे कि मैं ये अंग्रेजी में इस चीज को क्या बोलूं, वहां से उन शब्दों को उठाइए, अपनी वोकैबुलरी को बढ़ाइए. स्लोली एंड ग्रेजुअली आप जब अपनी बात कहने के लिए सेंटेंस का स्ट्रक्चर करेंगे तो दूसरों की बातों को पढ़ के समझ सकेंगे. And when you do this, it becomes very easy for you to understand कि यहाँ पे किसके बारे में बात हो रही है और क्या कहना चाहते हैं. अब जिसके बारे में बात हो रही है वो सारे शब्द में आते हैं या सिर्फ सब्जेक्ट में उस सेक्शन को हम लेते हैं. मतलब एक ही शब्द होगा या एक से दो शब्द हो सकते हैं, सिंगुलर से प्लूरल फॉर्म में होगा. तो दो तीन शब्द के नाउन फ्रेज भी बन सकता है, बट यू कैन नॉट हैव दीस वर्ड्स एज वेल एज, अलोंग विद, बिसाइड्स, नॉट. ये सब कभी भी सब्जेक्ट में आते नहीं है, तो उसका ख्याल रखिएगा. अब ये सेंटेंस को समझने की कोशिश करिए. The politician along with the newsman is expected shortly. So यहाँ पे सब्जेक्ट जो है वो पॉलिटिशियन है. वहाँ क्या लिख रहा है कि पॉलिटिशियन और उसके साथ में कुछ न्यूज वाले अभी थोड़ी देर में आने वाले हैं. एक्सपेक्टेड है वो थोड़ी देर में आ जाएंगे. बात किसकी कर रहे हैं? My voice is breaking. My voice is breaking.
Slightly is break.
Now is it clear? एक second. Now is it clear? I put my camera off. Now is it clear?
Now it's fine.
है ना? So I'll keep my camera off, but I am continuously saying something. हो सकता है मेरी voice clear क्यों नहीं आ रही है? I will get it, but let's see. So here it says the politician along with the newsman. So here we're talking about the politician here, which is politician is taking as a एक. Politician एक की बात हो रहा है, इसीलिए यहाँ पे along with the newsman के बाद is आया है. Excitement as well as nervousness is the cause of her shaking. Excitement is again taken as a singular noun, but as well as nervousness subject में नहीं आता है. So again You see, excitement के बाद अब ये writing aspect को भी समझ लीजिए. Excitement के बाद वहाँ पे comma आया है. The politician के बाद comma आया है. Along with इस्तेमाल करने के लिए as well as nervousness. So that's a separate phrase altogether that we're here talking about. अगर मैं इसको हटा भी दूंगी ना, excitement is the cause of her shaking. Sentence का structure में कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा. Sense पूरा बना रहा है. But हम कई बार चीजों को emphasize करना चाहते हैं. That's the way we try and express ourselves. Sometimes we do get some extra words. They are immaterial, but that's the way I express it. So I can place it. The politicians, along with the first lady, are expected shortly. Here, the politician is turned into the plural part. It's not politician. It is S written there, which is the plural part there. Now, it's the first lady along with first lady is singular. But the politicians are plural. So just check this aspect there. Try this out, please. कोशिश करिएगा, please. Hazari Lal, I am. Praveen Nayak, Ankit has given me the wrong answer. Let's check. The dead tree along with the broken windows. यहाँ पे हम सिर्फ dead tree की बात कर रहे हैं. मरा हुआ पेड़. Now that is something which is the third person there. So it has to be the plural. MAKES, third person में हमेशा S लगता है. मैंने हर बार I love, she loves, LOVES का इस्तेमाल करने के लिए आपको बार-बार कहा है. मतलब S का इस्तेमाल verb के लिए. Everyone believes that evil spirits haunt the deserted house. Good to see Monali. I'm so happy to see Rajesh answer there. Satish, Shrishti and Alpana have given us the right answer. Let's go to the next and check this out. My voice is clear. I'm able to converse. I'm able to express. अपनी बात समझा पा रही हूँ आप लोगों को कि मैंने मेरा वीडियो ऑफ कर रखा है क्योंकि आप लोग देख नहीं पा रहे हैं. Is it okay? Now are you comfortable? मेरी आवाज साफ जा रही है आप लोगों को? राजेश, आप पढ़ सकेंगे इसको एक बार मेरे लिए?
Past and comets slamming into earth worry Marge. She tries to remain under the protective cover of her roof as much as possible.
Thank you. So we are talking about and. That means कल आपने याद करा और पढ़ा होगा आप लोगों ने subject और verb में and आया. यहाँ पे दो subjects की बात होती है. Worries नहीं आएगा, worry आएगा. Asteroids and comets slamming into earth. Worry March. So here we are talking about two subjects there. Rule number 7. In sentences beginning with here and there, इधर और उधर, इन दो शब्दों के साथ जब भी sentence की बात हम करते हैं, here और there, मतलब हम उसको शुरू करते हैं, the true subject follows the verb. मतलब जो actual में शब्द है, मतलब पहले हमने लिख दिया here. What am I trying to say? First I write here or there. I structure a sentence and I write down here. Okay, and then I say here is the pen. So what is the rule for subject and verb? That when you are using here and there, you will see here will have the verb and then it will follow the subject. जबकि हम उल्टा कर रहे थे अभी तक. I have pen. She has a pen. But when I'm using here and there, I'll first write here and there, then comes the verb, and then follows the subject. So there are 4 hurdles. There is a high hurdle. Here are the keys. अब ये जो शब्द है ना, hurdle, HURDLE, there are 4 hurdles. There is a high hurdle. ये hurdle क्या चीज है आपके लिए? हर्डल दो तरह से बातों को समझा जा सकता है. हर्डल होते हैं एक जो बैरियर्स नहीं होते जो स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन दौड़ते हैं. There are the hurdle basically is that you have the barriers where sports person run and they have to cross it. So hurdles is something which is taken as a noun and it is also taken as a verb because it calls for an action. Hurdles can also call for an action which is a race, which something that people have to run there. Artificial, we can say that. For an example, I can say to leap over the hurdle, the racers had to run fast. So here it's talking about an action of a human being, but hurdle here is talking about a structure. एक वो structure होता है जिसपे आप barrier से कूदते हैं. So यहाँ जो हम section की बात कर रहे हैं, there is a high, बहुत ऊंची hurdle है. अब वो ऊंची hurdle hypothetical हो सकती है कि मेरे जीवन में कोई तकलीफ आ गई है, बहुत बड़ी तकलीफ आ गई, बहुत बड़ा hurdle आ गया है, और ऐसे भी बोल सकते हैं the sports person has got a high hurdle there. So I'm just explaining the word HURDLE. So this takes as a subject. Might be there is somebody asking me, ma'am, this is a verb, so I'm explaining it at length to you. Just try this out, please. Ankit, my voice is clear, so if I on the video, then also you think my voice is going to be clear? Okay. So here it is. Rajesh has given us the right answer. I think we have got Dipali also with us. Dipali, I am very much in the class, but due to, I think, some internet issue, Rajesh is not able to hear me. I don't know if pro-learners are having this issue. Dipali, could you come and read this sentence for me, please? क्या आपके लिए possible होगा? Dipali, can you read the sentence for me?
Yes, ma'am. Here is the box of broken appliances that you promise to repair. Bernie reminded Coraline, his wife.
Here are the box of broken appliances. अब यहाँ पे broken appliances, टूटे फूटे जो हमारे चीजें जो टूट जाती है, जैसे मान लीजिए मिक्सी भी टूट गई, फिर जिससे हम ड्रिल करते हैं वो भी टूट गया, गैस का बर्नर भी टूट गया, तो ऐसे ही इनको अप्लायंसेस बोला जाता है. तो ऐसे एक नहीं है, दो तीन चीजें हैं जो टूटी फूटी. ये रहा वो जिसको एक बॉक्स में रखी. तो हमने वो एक से ज्यादा अप्लायंसेस की यहाँ पे चर्चा करी है. सो यहाँ पे आप देखेंगे हियर के बाद में द वर्ब इज हियर आर, because we are talking about box of broken appliances that you promised to repair. बाद में reminded Caroline, his wife. So here and there का इस्तेमाल जब आप करते हैं, verb के बाद में subject follow करता है. This is the rule number 7 that you need to learn with subject and verb agreement. Rule number 8: use a singular verb with distances. हमेशा से जब भी आप दूरी की बात करते हैं, डिस्टेंस की बात करते हैं, पीरियड ऑफ टाइम का मतलब होता है 4 साल, 5 साल, 6 साल. हम 6 साल बाद मिल रहे हैं, इसको कहेंगे पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. सम्स ऑफ मनी का मतलब 100 रुपया, 1000 रुपया, 10 पाउंड, 50 $50, ऐसे. इन सब को जब हम बात करते हैं ना, जब हम एक इकट्ठे पैसे की बात करते हैं, सम ऑफ मनी की बात करते हैं, जब हम बात करेंगे डिस्टेंसेस की, पीरियड्स की, इसको this will always be the singular part. This is the rule for subject. Suppose the subject is talking about 3 miles. The subject is about 5 years. The subject is about 10 pounds. This will always take the verb as singular. It will always be there if you are talking about the present state. 3 miles is too far to walk. Is because आप अभी की बात कर रहे हैं सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस की, रेगुलर फॉर्म में मेरे लिए 3 माइल चलना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल काम है. 5 years is the maximum sentence for that offense. Now again this is talking about a period of time, एक particular वक्त की बात कर रहे हैं. 10 pounds is a high price to pay. But 10 pounds, that is pound bills, were scattered on the floors. So that is something related to the 10 पाउंड की जो बिल्स थे ना, यहाँ पे BISS की बात होगी, जो कागज के जो बिल होते हैं ना उसकी बात होगी. It is not talking about रुपया. So sum of money when you are talking here about, you have to use singular. But the moment you are talking something related to your not money, then the verb section gets changed. Try that. Okay, 150 gallons. It appears to be more than one, but this whole 150 gallons is taken as singular only. This is what I'm trying to say. When we're talking about distance, when we are talking about your, I'm going back to the previous slide, when we are here talking about period of time, or when we are talking about sum of money, always take it as a singular. 150 gallons is the amount of liquid the average living room rug can absorb. So here, what are we talking here about? We are here talking about something which is नापने की जो चीज है ना, जैसे डिस्टेंस है उसको तुम नापते हो, जिसको तुम कह सकते हो यहाँ से 15 किलोमीटर दूर है या 20 किलोमीटर, you can say this is 5-10 kilometers far off or 50 kilometers at a distance. So here also it is basically talking about measuring. So it's a distance or the measuring part, both actually they fall in the same category. So there always remember you take this as a singular aspect there for the subject of agreement. I'm happy to say Sagar, Shima, Sarika, Ankit, Joe and Dipali giving me the right answer. Let's go and understand rule number 9. I would personally request if somebody is Hajari Lal, if seriously में आप ना यहाँ पे पढ़ने आते हो और हम बहुत मन से पढ़ाते हैं, दिल से पढ़ाते हैं, तो चैट बॉक्स के अंदर आप क्यों ऐसी बातें टाइप करते हैं जिससे किसी को भी परेशानी हो या उसका डिस्ट्रैक्शन हो? Are you getting it? Try and concentrate जो पढ़ा रहे हैं ना उसमें थोड़ा ध्यान दो. Rule number 9. With words that indicate portions, we are guided by the noun after of. Portion क्या होता है? जैसे आप कहते हैं ना कि आपने one plate of dal. Suppose I call for 1 plate of dal. तो आधी तो उसी ने खत्म कर दी, आधी बची है तो portions होगा ना ये. 2 sections of it, 2 sections, 2 portions of it. So 1/3 or 1/4 or half of it or 3/4, all this falls in the category of portions. I can say here the sentence is 1/3 of the city is unemployed. 2/3 of the youngsters are sitting with JEE main exam. So whenever we are talking about portions, we are guided by noun after of. That means we put the portion section there, we put of, and then we have got the subject there. That means the noun followed it. Not necessarily it's going to be subject is not always noun, but that's what I'm trying to say, that when you have the portion, you put the portion that you're talking about, put the portion, put of, and then it's the noun which comes after the of part there. So if the noun after of is singular, then use singular verb. If it is plural, use plural verb. The only learning here is that because we are using here portions, you have to use of and then follows the same policy. Then after of is followed the subject, which is a noun, and this particular noun is singular or plural, accordingly you place your verb. Let's understand it with the help of sentence. All of the pie is gone. All of the pie. So you are not going to take all. You're not here talking about all which tells you अरे एक से ज़्यादा हो गया है. नहीं, all का मतलब है पूरा portion की बात. एक section, एक पूरे portion की बात होगी. जो pie होता है, जो पूरे portion की उस pie के खाने की जो बात होगी, वो पूरा का पूरा खत्म है. All, the whole is over. तो वो portion जो पूरा एक singular की जैसे हो. Okay. Going to the next, we understand it. All the pies. अब वो एक से ज़्यादा pie हो सकते हैं. तो all the pies, P-I-E-S, are gone. So when the subject was singularly used is, when the subject in plurally used are. I hope till this day time you have understood is, are, be, form, was, along. बहुत सारी चीजें हमने काम में ले ली हैं, आपको शायद याद हो गया होगा. Some of the pie is missing. Some किसका होता है? Some होता है एक section, एक part. When you use the word some, it's talking about one part there. So automatically pie, the pie will be singular. Some of the peas are missing. That means we are talking about many of them. Some of the pie, P-I-E, P-I-E, some of the pies, P-I-E. तो हम जब एक से ज्यादा की बात कर रहे हैं तो हमें आग लगाना है whenever we are using as far as the portions are concerned. Always remember the portion will be followed by of, then it will have noun, Noun is singular or plural, you put your verb. Let's try this out. Deepak, Maha and Rajesh, the 8 slots of Palm's extra large toaster. The 8 slots on Pan's extra large toaster mean that no one has to fight over frozen waffles during breakfast. So Deepak, Maha, Rajesh, Mehak, Kavita and Abu have given us the right answer. Is my voice clear? So I can just on my video. Please let me know if my voice is clear. Allow me to open the online video there, else I have to put it down and shut it down there. Dipali, Rajesh, Shima, Poonam Gupta and Deepak Nikam, I'm asking everyone here, is my voice clear to you all after the video is on?
Oh, voice is a little bit low.
Still it is low.
Yeah.
I have put it on the full there. I don't know why it is showing this low. इसको बंद करने के बाद राजेश आवाज साफ आ रही है आपको? वीडियो ऑफ करने के बाद आवाज साफ आती है?
हाँ, little bit it's good.
बेटर आ जाती है. Deepak and Dipali and Poonam and Sanjay and Shima, please participate if I'm asking some question to you people. हाँ, come forward and participate. आइए, next try करिए. हजारी लाल, तुम दिल्ली में जहां भी रहते हो अभी क्लास में थोड़ा पार्टिसिपेट करोगे? हाँ, किससे दोस्ती बनाने आए हो आप? ट्राई एंड फोकस इन द क्लास. Can we just sit down and study? Thank you, Pooja Yadav. Very good afternoon, Sanjay Singh. Thank you for joining. Kavita Sharma, we will use the singular verb when we are going to talk about the division of something. Portion bolo usko. Kavita division nahi. Kabhi mat don't use this language division. Just talk about which portion. If we talk about the portions, na, it gives us better clarity. Okay, understanding becomes little better for us. Okay, Nilima, what is the meaning of a pie? Pie bhi pata Nilima? This is especially coming for Nilima. Only for Nilima, I'm just trying to show all of you. अगर आप लोगों को भी नहीं पता था तो बोलना चाहिए कि मैम ये नहीं समझ आ रहा है. अब यहाँ पे जो एक सेंटेंस हमने अभी देखा था, I'm just going back to the sentence there, just one second. Talking about this sentence for which Nilima is asking मैम पाई क्या होता है ना? एक सेक्शन था, सॉरी, ये हमारा सेक्शन था पाइस का. All the pies are gone, some of the pies missing. हमने PIE को समझाने के लिए आपको मैं कुछ दिखा रही हूँ. Nilima, please pay attention here. This is especially for you, Nilima. Just 1 second. 1 second. Nilima, this is for you. इसको पाई बोलते हैं. आप लोगों को पता होगा खाने की चीजें बेक करी जाती है. Different kinds of pie they are. अब वो एक डिश है. अब देखो जैसे ये portions you can see. These are getting single portions. You can see for the cake the pie there. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Is it? I hope it is clear to all of you that we are talking about this pie. Let's go to the next and understand the question that we are here going to refer to. Nilima, I hope it is clear. Let's go to the next. The week's National Inquisitor claims that there are photographs of the aliens invading the Earth. This week's National Inquisitor claims that there are photographs. That means the subject here is talking about, the subject here is photographs. ये पैपराजीज ने जो फोटोज खींची हैं उनकी बात हो रही है यहाँ पे, इसलिए यहाँ पे आर का इस्तेमाल किया है. Again, we have got first we are talking about the verb and then follows the subject. Okay, thank you, Maha, for responding. Yes, Maha, please put your question there. What is the question that you are asking? Please, Maha, put your question. in 2 sentences. Can I ask you, please follow, write it down. Ma'am, my answer is correct. Hazari Lal. Okay. Please go ahead. Priya, what happened? Why that face? Oh no, what happened to you? You have to ask something mean. Yes, I can see the sentences. Rajesh, Gopal, no, the answers those who are giving me. Rajesh, Gopal, Vrinda, Sanjay, Dipali, and Wondrous have given us the right answer. Today, Wondrous is very quiet. I don't know what happened. Okay. Can I have your Sanjay Singh? अगर आप मुझे सुन पा रहे हैं तो आप please आके पढ़ सकेंगे the sentence. Sanjay Singh, I'm calling you. Sanjay Singh, can you hear me? हाँ, क्या मुश्किल होता है आप लोग को पता है जब आप प्रो पे आए हो तो अलर्ट रहना पड़ेगा ना आप लोगों को. Shima, can you hear me? Shima, can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you
ma'am.
read the sentence please for me?
Yeah, ma'am. The whole red ant colony, including the queen and all of her drones, answer is has swam over Tommy's feet, stinging his ankles.
वो रेड एंट कॉलम. अब आपको याद हो हमने क्या कहा था बीच में कॉमा जब आगे आगे देखो पूरा फ्रेज आता है फिर कॉमा आता है. सो द होल रेड एंट कॉलोनी ये सिंगुलर में ली जाएगी. पूरी की पूरी लाल चींटियां जहाँ पे इकट्ठी हो जाती है इकट्ठी रहती है उनको कॉलोनी बोलते हैं. वो पूरी एक ही मानी जा रही है सिंगुलर ही मानी जा रही है इसलिए वहां पे हैज. तो अगर मैं इसको हटा भी दूं ना including the queen and all her drones, the whole red ant colony has swam over Tommy's feet, stinging his ankles. लाल चींटियों ने उसको खा लिया है उसके एंकल के ऊपर जहां तक कि उसकी queen भी थी और वो
And
उड़ने
today
वाली
your voice
चींटियां
is very. Today your voice is little bit low, ma'am.
again.
Yeah, ma'am.
I can hear now. Is the voice clear to all of you? Is there any change now?
No, ma'am. Same.
See, I have now put my fan also off. I can't help it. थोड़ा internet मेरा बहुत strong दिखा रहा है. I don't know what is the issue. Then please allow me to continue the class. चलिए, Rajesh, Gopal, Vrinda, Sanjay, Dipali, and Wondrous have given the right answer. Let's go to the next and try this out, please. अब देखिए आवाज साफ आ रही है आप लोगों को. Is it better? Is there a change now in my voice?
It is better, ma'am.
Okay.
Before.
Neither grays, ratty clothes, nor. अब आप देखिए फिर से सब्जेक्ट को चेक करिए. नीदर और नॉर शब्द आया है यहाँ पे. We are using neither and nor. Neither Gray's ratty clothes nor his sullen attitude bothers Amanda. तो यहाँ हम किसकी बात कर रहे हैं? ग्रे की बात कर रहे हैं. इसलिए वहां पे हमें किस क्या लेना है? सिंगुलर है. bothers, BOTHERS. दीपाली, गोपाल, लाइव, संगीता, अकविंदर एंड वॉन्डरस have given us the right answer. Next पे आ जाइए please. Yes, Wondrous, very easy. It is really easy, but sometimes people make a lot of errors even while they are, practicing. So we have to come again and again talk about it. Deepak, Maha, Gopal, Mehak, Nancy, and Joe. That pair of jeans fits. Yeah, fit me nicely. That pair of jeans fit me nicely. Statistics dash so much homework that Cannon's poor fingers have permanent indentations from the calculator pads. Shima, Sanjay, Dipali, Maha, and Deepak. Shima, just read the word which is the correct answer.
Yeah, ma'am. Second one is correct. Require.
Why not requires?
Because subject is plural. So that's why we use require only.
Okay. चल next पे आ जाइए. You're always welcome, everyone. पूनम गुप्ता, आप मुझे सुन पा रही हैं? पूनम गुप्ता, can you hear me? Is there anyone who is interested in reading? Please unmute yourself and read this. Thank you.
When Matthew is having a bad day, old episode of Friends always brighten his mood.
Okay, brighten his mood. What is the question, Maha, you have asked? 1 minute.
No, one doubt is there. A pair of
One
jeans.
second, Rajesh. There is something which Ma has written. Let me read this, please. Second sentence. Arey yaar, first, you, he, and I are guilty. I, he, and you guilty. Which one is correct, ma'am? Acha, she's asking for this. Okay. You, he, and I are guilty. Okay. I, he, and you. The first one, Maha, is correct because you are using verb, and the best way is that you use I, he, and you are guilty. Instead of putting I in the last as a subject, Maha, put always I before the verb, like somewhere in between. If you're using these three, all the three, first, second, and third persons, always try and use I a little in the center, because we get confused with the verb normally with I. So might be you make a mistake there. So I'll suggest just put there that I, he, and you are guilty. Okay. Yes, Rajesh, please come and ask your question.
Jeans of pair, that slide, maybe 13th slide.
Yes, this one. Yes.
In this pair of jeans means it will be
That pair of jeans. Jeans, P-E-A-N-S, is supposed to be an outfit. एक कपड़ा है जिसको हम, जैसे शर्ट होता है, पैंट्स होता है, पैंट होता है, जीन्स होता है. ये क्या है? एक आउटफिट है. अब वहां लिखा है पैर. क्यों? क्योंकि वो पैंट्स के साथ में जो पाँव में दो पाँव होते हैं, पाँव के दो हिस्से हैं.
when you use singular, right?
Here, what are you using here? That pair of jeans dash fit me nicely. We cannot put there fits here. You have to put here fit. Acha, the logic that why you are saying that why can't we put fits here, F-I-T-S, because if you're taking as a singular aspect, that's what you're asking me. Am I right?
Yeah.
So the logic that you are going to use here is, यहाँ पे किसकी बात हो रही है? सब्जेक्ट आप किसको लेके चल रहे हो?
Pair of jeans.
Pair of jeans या मैं?
We are talking about me.
हाँ, तो फिर talking about me, you have to use your fit here.
Yeah, okay.
You remember we have to use which, because when we are talking about I, then you have to use your which form of the verb. Remember, and when you are using me, you have to use which form of the verb. याद आया राजेश?
Yeah.
चलो, हम कौन से उस पे थे? You were supposed to do this one. No, this one. Come. I'm there with all of you. 1 second, please. When Matthew is having a bad day, old episodes of Friends always brighten his. ये तो हमने कर लिया था. Yes. Shima, can you read this for me, please, quickly?
Yeah, ma'am. Never has the weather been so bad in the months of June and July. Yeah.
Never
First one is
as
right.
the weather. So subject is followed. First comes the verb, and then the subject is followed there.
Yeah.
How do you react if someone gives you a compliment? Sorry. How do you react if someone gives you a compliment? Rajesh, Sanjay, Seema, Ankit, Gopal, and Sangeeta. Okay. If you remember, we talked about everyone, someone in the last session, in the last part of it. We have to use here which parts here, which GIVES, someone. S section का मिल गया. Azari Lal, please stop the conversation. Maz Khan, can you come and read the sentence? आ सकते हो आगे यार? MAZZKHAN.
Okay, ma'am.
Come and read it. Padho. Read the sentence quickly.
Okay, ma'am. Of all the grammar points I have studied in my 7 years of English, more recent unit dash me the most of our variety of reason. इसमें
Fancy?
confuses
Yes, confuses. Most recent unit. So of all the grammar points, मतलब हम फिर एक portion में निकाल रहे हैं.
yes,
I
ma'am.
have studied in my 7 years of English. The most recent unit confuses me with the most for a variety of reasons. There.
Okay.
I think this is the last rule for all of you. A collective noun. Collective noun क्या होता है? Something which is talking in collection. Army of soldiers. अभी हमने colonies देखा था ant की. So that word colony is talking about collectively. एक ही तरह की चीजें जो collectively ली जा सकती है. Soldiers है उनकी army बोलेंगे, but वो singular रखा जाता है. So collective noun.
मैम ये collective और compound एक जैसा है?
नहीं, compound तो दो शब्दों को मिला के तीसरे शब्द का मीनिंग आता है. That's compound. Collective noun होता है जब एक ही तरह की चीजें, जैसे आपने बहुत सारी लाल चींटियां देखी. अब अलग अलग लाल चींटी नहीं बोलेंगे उसको, हम पूरी इकट्ठी लाल चींटियों को बोलेंगे कॉलोनी ऑफ एंट्स, कॉलोनी ऑफ रेड एंट्स. जैसे हम बहुत सारे आर्मी के अफसरों को देखते हैं, तो सोल्जर्स को देखते हैं, तो हम उनको क्या कहते हैं? आर्मी ऑफ सोल्जर्स. चाहे उसके अंदर 100 हो 200 हो, doesn't matter. So when you are taking these names, these collective nouns का जब आप काम में लेते हैं, तो उसको हमेशा you take the verb as a singular. The fact is, army is made of lot of different age group, number of people. So you need to remember this, that collective nouns will take singular verb. When the collection is thought of one whole, it takes a plural verb when the individuals of which it is composed are thought of. जब हम उसको एक कमिटी की एक ग्रुप की जैसे लेते हैं, एक सिंगुलर ग्रुप, तो वर्ब उसका सिंगुलर रहेगा. लेकिन जब इसके अंदर when the people inside it or the associated part जिससे वो बना है, वो कलेक्टिवली अगर वो बाहर निकल के उसको सेपरेट करते हैं, इंडिविजुअल्स को सेपरेट करते हैं, एक एक चीज को अलग अलग से देख के बात करी जाती है, then that will take as a plural part there. So when it says the committee has appended a note to its report, has मतलब ये कमिटी में सब तरह से है, सेक्रेटरी है, जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी है, एग्जीक्यूटिव मेंबर्स हैं, ये सारे इन टोटल 8-10 जने जो ऑफिस बेयरर्स हैं, इनको हम टोटल एक कमिटी में डाल देंगे. लेकिन जैसे ही इस कमिटी को खोल के इन सब की बात करेंगे, प्रेसिडेंट एंड देन द सेक्रेटरी एंड द जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी एंड द एग्जीक्यूटिव्स वर सिटिंग इन द मीटिंग, क्योंकि मैंने उनको अब सेपरेट करके इंडिविजुअली काउंट किया, तो वहां पे then the verb becomes the plural aspect there. So the committee members are divided on their opinion of this issue. So here the committee में R लग गया, यहाँ पे committee में has लगा है. So थोड़ा ध्यान दीजिएगा किसकी बात होगी. आइए, let's talk. I don't know what is going on there between Kundra and Hazari Lal. मुझे लग रहा है तुम लोग मिलने ही वाले हो क्या कहीं पे? This is letting me understand that you are going to meet somewhere. बाप रे.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ?
Yes, I agree, ma'am.
हाँ, look at the kind of chatting that these people are trying to do. What to say?
Committee singular, then it has, ma'am.
So the committee has issued its report. The committee has issued its report. अब ये report की बात जब आएगी ना तो it's a joint decision that we're talking about. It's a joint, what we say, commonly though the committee has decided something. अब वहाँ पे 6-7 जने जो बैठे होंगे वो एक कमिटी को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं, इसलिए वहां पे has लगाया गया. अब यहाँ पे let's check this. It says the jury dash finally reached a decision. अब ये जब हम jury कौन होगा, वहां पे judges जो होंगे वो 1 2 3 4 8 10 इकट्ठे बैठते हैं, एक jury बनाई जाती है और फिर वो 8-10 judges अपना decision देते हैं. तो decision तो देते हैं पर वो ultimately कहलाएगा क्या, jury. Now that takes us the singular aspect. The jury has finally reached a decision. Sorry. राजेश दीपाली, महक, Alaconda, ओके ये भी नाम है. सतीश एंड चालसानिया, सॉरी. सिस्टर पे कौन बात कर रहा है? आप सिस्टर भी कॉलेज में है, माय गॉड. Okay, this is the last slide that we have. The committee are divided on one minor point. यहाँ जब हम बात करते हैं committee divided on one minor point में, आप अलग-अलग members को ले रहे हैं, इसलिए verb वहाँ पे are लगाना पड़ेगा आपको. हो सकता है you have such kind of saying where you know everybody, all the students were in the class, but they had their own views. That means they were different students and different students had their own views. So it depends as to you are taking the collective noun in what form. Is it taking collectively as a singular form, or you're talking about collectively inside sections as separately? So accordingly you have to use it. Let's check कौन को क्या points रहे हैं. I am seeing here that we are just coming up with 5 only 5, the best 5 out of the whole lot there. Just one second. Ma'am, please block Kundra. Ma, let it be. Gopal, you don't stand with me at all because I don't know you are playing or you are trying to do something with the computer that we have. So you are out. Maha, applaud for you. Thank you so much for participating every day, coming here and learning. She has got 131 coins. Alaconda has got 120 coins. Joe has got 116 coins and Satish has got 99 coins. That's all what we have today. I hope I was able to teach you. I was able to be clear. I was able to express. This is Veena signing off. Join me tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye-bye and take care of. Bye-bye. किसी को कुछ कहना तो नहीं था? So sorry. Somebody wanted to say something?
Hello.
Please tell me. Sorry, I missed that, Rajesh. Please. Rajesh, speak.
If in case you have to watch a record.
In case.
Can I audible?
Yes, you are audible. Rajesh, tell me.
If in case I miss the class when I go for a recorded session, means a recorded class is there, right? In this, we are unable to move backward or forward for 10 seconds. If I move this that button, it will go for 5 minutes or 2 minutes back. Unable to forward or 10 to 20
no,
seconds.
Rajesh, forward and backward can be done only from my computer. No one else can do it. If I am shifting, then only your slide gets shifted.
No, actually not. I am not saying live session, recorded session. Recorded videos are there, right? Previous
Rajesh,
day.
I will have to talk about it because recorded videos which you see on YouTube will not be able to show you the page that we refer to every day.
No, not I'm watching in YouTube in Hello Learning English app. Forward and backward 10-second, 20-second option is not there. If you reach to technical team, it's helpful because
Pakka,
while
Rajesh. I'll surely forward this. 100% done. I'll just do that. Okay. Thank you so much for joining. Anything else anyone has to say? Please tell me quickly. किसी को कुछ कहना है? Bye bye. Azari Lal भाई and Kundra. Next time when you come, पहले सोच लो क्लास में पढ़ने आना है या एक दूसरे से बात करते हैं. Bye bye and take care.